Good evening, you guys. We made it again. I'm having deja vu over here. So, yeah, we made it through year 9. Can you believe it? So, shout it out. We talked about this a little bit last night when we were at the bar and everything. Favorite moment from this weekend? Just shout it out. What was it? My dress. My dress. Over here, what was it? The whole thing. The whole thing. Seriously, like what was your favorite parts? Posing? Posing? What was it? Posing with the pros? Yeah, you guys got a lot of good information from that. The vision board. The vision board. We are live right now, so I will not disclose what is on your vision board this evening. That's private information. What's that? Yeah. We're just gonna leave it alone. Had to be here. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my cussing to a minimum so that we don't get kicked off YouTube. I know. We don't want to get kicked off YouTube, you guys. We don't want to get kicked off YouTube. We are streaming live. So, like, hey. So if you guys have, husbands, wives, whoever back home that want to watch it, let them know. We are live on Sean's Couture Cuties, both Facebook and YouTube. We're live right now. So have been live since we've been in here, but it has not been all that exciting for them, I'm sure. But, yeah, so, obviously this was a pretty intense weekend for myself starting out, but I think I recovered okay. I tell people all the time, like, once I start crying, it's just done. Like, once the waterworks are on, we just can't stop. But I did good today. I almost started when we opened up this morning, and I was like, no, we're gonna be good. We're gonna do this. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you know, I'm gonna try to make it through till the end of this before I start opening up and crying, because we got a lot of stuff to do tonight. So. We have a lot of awards to give away. We have crowns to give away. We have sponsorships to give away. We have all sorts of fun. Our sponsors really stepped up big this year. They're all doing little giveaways and things for you guys. And like I said, it was based on not just how you performed on stage, but just your vibe and everything throughout the weekend. How they felt like they fit with you, how they felt like your energy radiated towards them. So. They've all picked people that they want to work with in the future, that kind of thing. So that's what we're going to start with tonight before we get into the Crown Awards and all of that. So my first question is, who'd like to be the first group to come up and talk? Person, group. Yeah, I knew you guys wanted to come up. Come on up. If you want to come up individually, you can. It's totally up to you. So Fit Body Fusion's going to come on up first. Let's give it up for the Shop Gym Events, by the way, with their wonderful awards banquet ambiance. How's the food, by the way? I'm freaking stuffed. Yeah, so good. I'm going to hand this mic off, and I'll grab another one, too. Here you go.
Thank you. Okay. Hi, everybody. Amy Delgado here. I am a coach with Fit Body Fusion, and I'm really, really excited and happy that Sean invited me this year. This is my first year coming here. It's been incredible to meet all of you guys and to come up here and have that opportunity to speak in front of you guys. It's been incredible, so thank you. So I'm going to give 6 months of free sponsored coaching to one of the athletes that I felt like I had a little connection with, and I thought she was amazing. And that would be number 9, Gabrielle. You can come on up.
So as we do this, as they announce you for a prize or whatever, you're going to come up, you're going to take photos. It's fabulous. I Yeah, you guys wait right over here. Here you go.
Okay. All right, Jordan Brannon. This is really special to me. This is year 2. If you were not here last year, I was kind of thrown into this super last second. One of our coaches was supposed to be here last year, got sick, and Jamie called me 2 hours before I was supposed to be on a flight, like, hey, can you go to this event? And I'm like, sure. And then I ended up giving away 6 months of free coaching to Stephanie, and we're celebrating our 1 year now. So this is really cool, and this is a very hard decision because now I know so many of you. Last year was kind of like, you know, who did I gel with? I gelled with everybody. So I am giving away 6 months of free coaching, and like I said, it was a super hard decision, but I'm going to be giving it to number, oops, sorry, I don't really think that matters, Miss Shawana. Where are you? There you are. Come on up. Well, I'm glad to see you're excited about it. That's good. Both athletes are also receiving, thank you. Both athletes are also receiving $100 to our Fit Body Fusion store so they could get some swag for being on our team. Congratulations, welcome to Team Fit Body Fusion.
And I was gonna say, yeah, while we've got the girls up here, let's do a group picture. Do you guys want to come up too for the full picture? Come on up. 'Cause I know Amy's in prep for the Arnold, so we're doing them first so she can go do cardio. Wait, I'm gonna come in the middle. Mama bear in the middle. Welcome to the team.
So happy to have you. Can't wait to see you get your rope.
Awesome. Okay, who would like to come up next? Johnny? He's like, I'm like, I see you out of the corner of my eye. Come on up, come on up. The one guy in attendance.
I don't know how I get so lucky to come to this event for so many years. Sean, thank you seriously for just being just so welcoming and loving, and I've made so many friends. I look forward to coming all the time now. It's awesome what you guys do. So, thank you for allowing me to be here. It's always awkward, but it is an honor. Thank you. Yeah. So we give a year of massages to an athlete every year, and this year is number 52, Jackie Tomek. Yes. Thank you. You did a great job. I had a great conversation with you, and I really look forward to you, representing Massage Hope. And I hope the massage really helps you out on your training and in your journey. Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you.
So, there we go, that works. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. They work incredibly hard over there. Did everybody get a massage this weekend? Yeah. How many of you guys went to Johnny? Who went to Moses? Oh. Moses got a fan club. Moses got a fan club. All right. I always laugh at that whole situation. I go to Moses. That's who I go to every 2 weeks, right? He came here last year for the first year. If he didn't tell you his story, if you didn't get a massage by him, he did 2 shows last year as a men's physique competitor. He started competing, won the overall in his first NPC show, and then he went to North Americans and won the overall there. Boom, boom. I take credit for that because he was here first. Nah, he's great. Honestly, fantastic massage therapist, and that's why I go to him all the time. Who went to, let's see, Nate. Who went to Nate? There you go. We got Nate, and then Jason. Who went to Jason? What's that? Ponytail was Nate. There you go, Nate. Johnny. That's who went to Johnny. Okay, cool, awesome. But yeah, they work really hard. I mean, the whole weekend there was somebody on their tables, so I think they all need massages after this weekend, right? Like, Johnny's like, I'm taking volunteers. Anybody? Who would like to come up next for sponsors? I know we've got. Come on up. Come on up. So here comes Marilyn with Liquid Sunrays. And as you guys know, she has been a part of Cuties Conquering the Stage since the very first year. So believed, yeah, that's right. Believed in me when nobody else did.
I know. So yes, 9 years and hopefully 9 more, as long as she's going to do it. So this year I decided I'm going to give a little swag bag out. And I have 2. The first one I want to start with is actually our lovely model, Katie. If you would come on up. Just as a thank you. That's always being a good sport, to get up here in a bikini in front of everybody on a stage, getting cold, wet spray put on you. So, and when you decide to compete, or when you compete, if I am there, it's hands on me. Okay? And that has got your skin prep in it and a couple other little goodies. So, all right? Okay. What's that? Okay, the next bag I'm going to give out is to someone that I've had a couple conversations with that I just like to help the newbies. So, number 17, Raven, where are you? Come on up here. We had a couple really good conversations today, and it's like I love to support the athletes when they're going to be first-timers. So hopefully I make your first time a little easier. There's some goodies for you, and there's a bottle of bronzer so you can practice, because we talked about the DIY thing. So, and if you're at a show and I'm there, I will help you as well. Okay? All right.
Picture?
Yes. Come on. You guys first. Okay. All righty.
And Maryland actually, with Liquid Sunrays, they actually sponsored me as an NPC athlete. They were the only company to do that. So they really do believe in, you know, supporting you from the start to finish. And ever since I've worked with Maryland, I've never done a single other type of tan. Gosh, that's been like, what, 13 years now? Whew, Lord. Sometimes I get up on the stage and I really aged myself. I'm like, oh my Lord, I've been around a bit. We got more sponsors here. Oh, there we go, come on up. Julia is one of our OG speakers here, coming up to give her little giveaway. You're not gonna lose your eyelash this year?
It off on the stage, I mean, in the table the whole time, so it might. So I'm giving away a year of online training. So this person showed so much dedication to getting ready for the stage show, even though she had never posed a day in her life before this weekend. And she showed such passion for the sport, and she was like, you know, I'll do what I need to do to set a good foundation. She just got released to start training. So my figure competitor, Jay, I would love to support you in your first year of getting back to training and preparing for the stage. Yes. Why does mine always cry? Yes. I might lose my eyelash. Look at you. Yes. Well, we gotta take a picture. Where we at? Oh, right there. Over here.
You found your person.
No, you're good. I almost broke that time. I almost broke. Look at this fit, though. What? What? Oh. She was one of the ones that coming in, she was all shy and scared. Look at her now. Oh, my God. I love it. And I can't keep talking because I'm going to start to break. I'm like, I can't do that. Okay. All right. Who's next? Who's next? Riva, come on up. Come on up. There she goes. She's got her swagger. I love it. I am loving all the dripping in diamonds, you guys, by the way. Like you all killed this theme this year. I'm very, very impressed and proud of every one of your looks. Look at this.
Thank you, Sean. This has been just the most humbling experience to be here with all of you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for opening up your heart and your world to me. Okay. So, for my sponsorship, I am giving this out to somebody who just from the first moment I was here just opened up their heart and shared her journey, and in particular, I think something that many of us have struggled with is shame. And a lot of that and how that gets stored in our bodies really inhibits how we show up in the world. And so learning more about this woman and her journey and how she's been dedicated to releasing and restoring and rebirthing a new version of herself, I am just so excited to welcome Dee Dee to my... So I actually decided, I'm pulling an audible because at first I was gonna do a lifetime membership to my community, but I'm actually gonna give you my full coaching program, Burnaissance, where we will be working together for 6 intensive, incredible weeks to rebirth a fiery new you. So, come on, mama. Come here, mama. I am so proud of you. This is just the beginning.
Is this gone with the wind? I feel like I should be like riding off into the sunset. I love it. I love it. I know. You're coming next? Okay. We got Jessica coming up next. The queen herself got the tiara and everything. She's rocking it. She's like, I have to walk slow. It's the dress. You're not moist tonight?
Thank you so much, Sean. All right, guys. So this is surprise. My presentation this morning, that very last slide, I was going to mention something that I've been working on, and I wanted to share with you all. Well, I guess I'm getting to share it now. So some of you may have seen something called Pantheon or Pantheon Goddess. Maybe, so with my Instagram, I haven't gotten the actual IG up and running completely yet, but I am so honored every time I get to work with an athlete as far as being their posing coach. That has evolved throughout the past 10 years to be more of a mentorship. And for any of you guys that are in here that have ever worked with me, it's not just posing. Like, we can pose in 20, 30 minutes, but usually I offer a whole lot more. It's a bond. It's something pretty special. So I'm opening up the I'm getting nervous, oh my God. The Pantheon Goddess Academy, where I'm gonna be offering posing, obviously, because that's what we do, but mentoring for anyone. Not just the Body Bio athletes, but anyone who feels that they need a big sister that can help guide them along the path. And tonight, I have selected my very first athlete, and let me see, where is she? Virginia, come on up. So Virginia and I, we've met before, just one other time, and we have bonded in a pretty special way. And so you were my immediate first pick. So we're going to work together for 6 months, and we're going to get it right. You deserve this. So we're doing it. We're doing it. All right, we're doing it. I don't know, are we taking a picture? What are we doing? We're just on, oh, there we go. I'm nervous, guys. Like, I'm rarely nervous, but I'm nervous. But we're doing this. All right, we're doing it. And you're coming. All right. Thank you, Sean. I was going to take the mic. It's glittery.
It matches everything else. It matches everyone in here, right? Who would like to come up next? Come on up, come on up. How many of you guys got your makeup done this weekend? Y'all love it? We got a lot of really great feedback, I would say, not only just about the makeup application, but about the makeup artist herself, too. So thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone. First of all, this is my first year at CCTS. Thank you, Sean, for inviting me. Everyone was absolutely amazing. I really bonded with one person very much. She was very warm, positive. I am looking for her, but I cannot see her, is Miss Jamie. I'm giving away a makeup session for a show that we are going to be attending together. My love.
I know, right? You too, my mom.
She's like, I've got cake all over the front of my dress. This is how we do it here at CCTS. All right, who'd like to come up next? Brandy, we got Brandy. Miss Angel herself, the flow. I know, right? Be careful.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Sean, for inviting me back. I was very thoroughly surprised when you asked me, and I jumped at the chance. I didn't even ask Danielle. I'm like, yes, immediately. But I was really, really humbled by all of you that signed up for my list, because when Sean asked, hey, do you want to give away anything? I'm like, I'll give away my vision accountability coaching, you know, if anybody's interested in that kind of thing, because I'm new. You know, I was last year I was down there with you all, so I'm very, very humbled, and I'm trying not to cry about it. But I pulled an audible as well, and I was going to choose 2 people. I'm going to choose 4 people, and this vision accountability coaching, it is a 12-week program where we are going to go through actual work. So it'll be one-on-one, it'll be actual work that we're gonna do to identify your vision and stuff like that. We're gonna look at the gaps, we're going to create a plan, we're going to implement that plan, and then we're going to check in and follow up on that plan. And so the first 2 ladies that I picked were based on conversations that I've had over the weekend, where they either said, hey, your talk really resonated with me, I needed that, and that was very humbling and special to me, and I really, really want to do my best to help you all get where you want to go. I really hope I don't butcher these, because I'm sorry, I can't really read that well, but Christina, number 40. And Miss Angela, number 22. she's coming. Okay. Can I say her name right? Is Christina? Okay. Okay. Yes. I'm excited about this so much too. Thank you. Okay, these next two girls, I decided to choose them because I know them. So I will say that. I'll be honest. I know them, but I know that they have wanted to get where they've been wanting to go for quite a while, and I personally want to see them get there. So that is going to be Miss Raven, number 75. And Miss Jamaica Wilson, number 73. We're going to do some work this year.
No. And I'm going to come right to center here. Oh, yeah, the thigh. Oh, wait, the thigh, the thigh. Yes, all that. The splits. Love it. No, I'm not crying yet. I'm loving this because every time a girl comes up, I get to see the full outfit, the full dress. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to go shopping after this. Sorry, Dan. Okay, who'd like to go next? Do we get everybody? Where are we looking? Devin, come on up. I'm looking around. Who's left?
Thank you. Okay, so this year, I'm going to be giving away 6 posing sessions. I will say it was a little difficult for me when I looked down the list because I go back and forth between when it comes to working with certain competitors, and I have part of me that wants to take, experienced competitors, make them even better, make them awesome, and then I have the other part of me that loves working with new competitors from the get-go, teaching them just the basics and getting them on the right path. And so I did do some Instagram stalking, I will admit, so to help with my decision. So, and this person I felt like could really use my help, and, her being a mom, being a first-time competitor, I just feel like I just something in me just said, I think she's the one. So I am going to be giving this to Miss Raven Martin.
Switch this around.
Thank you. I think that's everyone that's here. Has everyone here given away their giveaways? I think they have, right? Did I miss anybody? I got everyone. Okay, cool. So I have a bunch from our other sponsors and stuff too that were not here in attendance. So Heather with Premier Alternative Medicine, she did pick 4 ladies that are going to get free labs. So I do want to make sure that we announce you all and get you up here, get a picture and all that too. So you're going to get your full hormonal panels done through her. And she chose number 1, Stephanie. Number 50, Kristen. Number 75, Raven. And number 42, Corrine. Come on up, ladies, come on up. I'm gonna set this down. Danielle, can you, that way I don't have to keep putting it up and picking up and down. Perfect. Lovely. I'm gonna come right in the middle of the blues. There we go. We're doing thigh main again. Oh yeah, let's do guys. If you got, show me. Heather's going to reach out to each one of you. She's got your Instagrams. She's got all that stuff. So she's going to get you everything that you need to get started and get going on making your best self, really. Okay, who else do we have here? Oh, so one of the things that I like to do is reach out to some of our fellow females in this industry that are doing great things, right? We have some women that are promoting their own shows. How many of you guys were here when we brought Whitney Weiser in here as a speaker? Yep. So the backstory on me and Whitney, for those of you that don't know, Whitney promotes the Nashville Fit Show, okay? It is now one of a few all-female shows out there, but it was the only one when she started it. Whitney and I have known each other since our very first shows. We competed in our very first shows together in 2009. She was in bikini, I was in figure. So we've known each other for a very, very long time. So even though she's not coming back and speaking anymore, she still supports this event every year and gives away a free NPC entry to her show. Katie actually won it last year. She went into Nashville Fit Show this year and won her class at Nashville Fit Show. So yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. She might have had a really good, I don't know, posing, hair and makeup suit person do her presence for her. Maybe had a really great coach over here help her too. You know, I don't know, just maybe. But so it's really cool when we have women that all come together and support other women. So she's giving away a free entry into her Nashville Fit Show this year, and that's gonna go to Yakunda. Where's she at? There you go. Next one is, we have another female promoter who is also giving away free entries into her shows. So there's 2 in Indiana. There's the Indie Super Show, and then there's the Premier Muscle Indiana State Show. One of them is in June, and one of them is in August. So how this is gonna work is these 2 entries are gonna go to 2 ladies here tonight, and you can use it for either one of the shows. So she did this so that, you know, depending on when you wanted to actually prep, you could prep for one of the 2. So the 2 ladies that are going to be taking, again, this is, did I say her name? Jamie Sterling? I didn't even say her name, did I? Jamie. She is the promoter of these shows. So she has given these entry fees to you guys for free. And these are going to go to Katie Maloche and Samantha Canfield. I feel like I should be doing the can. I think that takes care of all of our sponsors. That everybody, I'm making sure I'm not missing anybody here. And our speakers. Yeah. So the first thing I want to say before we move on to the Crown Awards tonight is that I can't do this without our support of our sponsors, right? So give them big rounds of applause. Fit Body Fusion, one of our premier sponsors here, Loving the Lights, has been supporting us for years. Is this year 5 now for you guys, I think? They're not paying attention to me. Is this your 5th year? Is this your 5th year? I can't remember either. Yeah, so there's that. Riva, this is her 1st year. She's also our title sponsor over here. And everybody else that was up here as well, but I wanted to give them, massive support for their massive support. So thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. Love you too. So now we get to the fun part of the evening, which is the Crown Awards. Okay, so these are ones, as you guys know, you either are performing on stage winning these or throughout the weekend or whatever it may be. So we're gonna start with one that should probably be no surprise. You can just stand up and start walking now. Miss, yeah, you did an actual Oscar at this point, right? So this one is the social media star, and how, like nobody's even trying to compete with her anymore at this point. What year is this for you? How many years? 3? This is her 3rd year winning the social media star crown. Come on up. If you're ever trying to explain to your friends what CCTS is all about, go take a look at some of her videos that she posts. She does a phenomenal job on these videos. They're hilarious, but there's a ton of information in them as well. She does a really, really good job. So it's pinkies up with tea time. Meet your maker. Meet your maker. Meet your maker. Yeah. When we get finished with this whole weekend and everything too, when we post the pictures, I'll tag everybody as well, so you guys will be able to figure out who these people are if you didn't get a chance to meet them this weekend, okay? Next one that we're going to talk about is going to be the one that you all voted on last night. This one actually had a lot of entries that were very, very tight. You all showed up and showed out last night. I was like, damn, okay, all right. I'm going to have to start stepping up my game a little more. I'm like, all right, okay, got it. So this is your Diamond Diva Award. Now, the person that did win this did win it pretty handily, but like I said, there were quite a few of you that got a lot of votes. So your Diamond Diva this year is Miss Kelby. Snap into a Slim Jim. If you missed it, she was your Rhinestone Randy Savage. Yes. Oh, this is really big for your head. Her head's too small. That's a first. No, your hat was really small. I didn't know. I put her hat on last night. It was very small. That's a photo op right there. It's bendable, so when you go sit down, try to get something to fit your head. Leave it to Kelby. Leave it to Kelby. We'll get her back up here with the group, and we'll actually have it on her head. But that was cute. I like that. Okay. We're gonna do another one that y'all voted on. What happened? What? All right, so our next one that y'all voted on was Cutie Love, which is this is the person that you felt kind of embodied the whole weekend, helped whenever people needed help, was just like a big sister, that kind of thing. So this is going to go to Raven Cornelius. You got yourself another crown. So the backstory on this is that Raven, her first year that she was here, she was about ready to pop with her last child. Like literally was on stage barefoot, pregnant. She messaged me, She messaged me a couple weeks before and asked if she could come because her due date was like 2 weeks after the event. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. She got up on stage and she posed in her bare feet, 9 months pregnant. Like that's our youngest cutie we've ever had on stage, you know, right there. And it took from that point till last year for her to win a crown. Now we got 2 years in a row. I'm going to Disney World. Lordy. I'm doing good. I haven't broke yet. Okay. So our next one is going to go out to who the judges voted on for Cutie Contributor. So this was somebody they felt like put in some really good questions, gave some really good comments, was very interactive throughout the weekend, and that's going to go to Jamie DeMeyer. That's you. Yeah, that's you. Woo! Okay, we're good. Okay. So this next one is the Most Improved Award. Again, was voted on by our judges. This particular award, we actually had quite a few that were very, very close. But the one that ended up coming out on top, who did show really well on stage today, was Christina Noren. If I'm not mistaken, you won this last year? Yeah. So you should be an expert by now, right? If you're improving every year. Okay, we got this. Whew, goodness gracious. All right, so the next one that we're going to go into is going to be our Rookie of the Year. So this is going out to somebody here who did a fantastic job throughout the weekend, but has never been to CCTS before. Like we said before, with the Rookie of the Year, you could have competed before, that's okay, but you're new here, so you're a rookie here. So the girl that's going home with the crown for this one is going to be Virginia. This is a perfect fit for your outfit. I love it. She's like, oh yes. Woo. Also, how many of you guys here are wearing your stage heels tonight, by the way? I selfie. I'm like, you know, my feet are starting to hurt when I put my stage heels on because these are the most comfortable things. We were talking about before, the Shoe Fairy. Shoe Fairy. I'm not affiliated with Shoe Fairy at all, but they are phenomenal. So there you go. You got a code right there, right there. They are worth the money. They are worth the money. Okay, so our next one that we're going to do is going to be fitness model. Now, the fitness model one is one that is not only voted on by the judges, but has also come together with our photographer right here. Does anybody know how to push a button? Because you're going to have to come up here to take a photo. So can somebody push a button? Can somebody push a button? We got a few photographers in the audience. So, so this young lady is going to win a crown, but is also going to win a photo shoot with Nicole right here. So she's been doing a phenomenal job all weekend with the photos. How many of you guys did a photo shoot this weekend? Come on up, come on up, come on up. She's been running around like a crazy person like we all do here, so I really appreciate that. If you haven't noticed, many of the photos are already up in the Facebook group, so go ahead and check those out. Do you want to actually announce who it is?
So the Fitness Model Award goes to Kristen Bentley.
Give this to Danielle so that she can. The queen has arrived. You've already got a tiara on. What am I gonna do? Oh my goodness. I know, right? Double it up, double it up. I don't want to ruin your hair. Smash it. Is that gonna stay? Got it? So you guys take a picture first. Bentley like the car. I'll never forget that. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, so next one that we're going to talk about is going to be pro potential. So this is the person that the judges felt like could either, falling on the crack, could either win their pro card, or if they're already a pro, could go to the Olympia. And this particular girl got a lot of votes for this one. So the pro potential is Shawana. Just to give you an idea, Miss Brandy won this before. Twice, right? Yeah, she won it as an amateur and as a pro. Yeah, you're in good company here. I'm gonna let you kind of mess with it a little bit. Good? Okay. So this means we want to see you on the pro stage next, right? Right? With your new coach? Okay, so we're going to get into the ones that were judged here on stage. So those are going to come down to our Posing and Presence Award, our Cutie Confidence, and our overalls, all right? It's like that, right? We're getting there. So the first award is going to go to the girl that got the most votes towards her posing and presentation being the best one here on stage. And that's going to go to Miss Jennifer Lynch. I'm already like wait. We got to do the. I'm like, wait. For those that didn't know, she's actually a dancer. Danced for Beyonce and all that. Oh, shit. Too big. Small heads. Does that work? There you go. Okay. Good about that. Am I sure good? Yeah. Okay. Didn't you win this last year, too? Yeah, same one last year. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, our next one is going to go to Cutie. It's going to be Cutie Confidence. And actually, this was another one that was a really, really tight race because you guys brought it, man. Like there was a lot of really, really high quality confidence on this stage. And like I told you guys before, this particular one, all you had to do is come up here and work it, right? And this particular one is going to somebody brand new, and that's Janelle King. Come on up, come on up. Look at you. Good? All right.
Thank you.
It was that smile that did it for me. That smile did not stop the entire time she was on stage. Okay, so we're getting into our overalls. So the overalls are not only going to win crowns tonight, but they're also winning a sponsorship for their suits with me for the year. Okay? So for those of you that don't know, the only way at this point, because I'm not doing my athlete search anymore, that you can win a sponsorship with me is either here or through our Pro Performer Promise. Who knows what our Pro Performer Promise is? Somebody want to shout it out? That's right. All you got to do is be wearing my suit when you turn pro, and you win a sponsorship for life, or, Devin? There you go. So if you're pro, you can also get qualified for my sponsorships just by qualifying for the Olympia. No big deal. That's not hard at all. So before I announce who won our overalls tonight, there are people on this list who actually already have sponsorships with me. However, because of that, that opened up me being able to award another overall for that particular person. So I said it just depended on how many girls were here that I thought did a great job, and then I would award accordingly. So tonight I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 girls. Apparently I just want to give shit away. But before I start actually calling people up, if you are one of my Pro Performer Promise winners, just stand up. Right here. We got one right here. Brandy, Deborah, Devin. So they're lifers, you guys. They're lifers. Y'all are stuck with me forever. You can't get away. So the first one that I'm going to announce, she's actually was a sponsored athlete with me this past year, so this kind of serves as a renewal for her. She did a phenomenal job up here today, and that's Tanisha. Oh, there she is. I'm like, I don't know, I can't see anything until you stand up. So cute. Okay, we're probably got a small head, right? There we go. I'm going to have you just stand right over here. We're going to get everybody up here at once. Okay, next up. Again, this young lady was sponsored with me. So this is acting as kind of a renewal for her. She's already got a crown, so she's getting another one. So come on up, Kelby. We bonded this weekend. We bonded over eyebrows to begin with. I learned a story this week, you guys. This is actually a really good story, okay? I didn't know this. I didn't know how she actually knew about me to start with. It's that she saw a video of me doing my eyebrows. And then she started following all my other Instagram stuff and everything like that. You guys, that's just a testament to show you just don't know how you might impact somebody with anything. Something so simple as that. And that was what, 4 years ago? I mean, that's crazy. All she was watching was a video of me doing my eyebrows. And the other night she was, I'm not even going to say. We're live. We're live. That was because I squished it. I learned to squish. Okay, next up, So this lady, I've actually worked with her a lot. She's not sponsored by me currently, so this is a brand new sponsorship. But we've worked together for a long time, and I'm looking forward to working with her some more, just now on my team, and that's going to be Angela. How many times did you win pro shows in my suits? At least 10. At least 10. Yeah, maybe 14, 10 or 14, no big deal. There you go. Beautiful. Right here. Beautiful. You're welcome. Go ahead, sit over there. Okay. This girl's already been up here a few times tonight. So, again, she was sponsored by me this past year. Didn't actually compete, but it looks like she's going to have to compete this year because she's getting a sponsorship again, and that's Shawana. I mean, she just got her whole freaking package taken care of now at this point. We're good. Okay, we got it. Okay. So like I mentioned, I do have the Pro Performer Promise, but just because you're one of my lifetime athletes, that doesn't exclude you from winning up here, right? So the next one is going to go out to Miss Jennifer Lynch. She just racks these freaking things up. Come on up. I'm never getting rid of her, ever. Boo. I squished it too much. I made it too small.
We gotta get in the tracks.
Okay, we got it. We got it. Awesome. Crowns are flying. Crowns are flying. They're heavy-duty crowns, man. They're heavy-duty crowns. Okay, so this next young lady has also been a staple here at Cuties, Conquering the Stage for several years at this point. Did a phenomenal job on her presentation today. I've worked with her in the past, so we're just going to keep working together, and that's going to be Angel. She brought me mimosas whenever I needed them. So did Calby. Calby and Angel brought me mimosas whenever I needed them. That's how I stopped crying yesterday. Okay. We got one more. We got one more overall to give away. And this girl holds a really special place in my heart because she's been with me for a long time. She's one of my OGs. Been here for forever. She's already been up here once. So Katie, come on up. You won something. They weren't crowns then. They were trophies. Yeah, they're heavy. Yeah, they're not heavy. They're fucking. So, meet my new sponsored athletes. Come on over and let's take a big picture. Everybody on either side. Are we an even or odd number? I don't even know. There we go. Okay, I've got to do thank yous anyway and everything too. Okay. That is all of our awards. Not done. I think we're losing. Are we losing the mic? I think we're losing battery, so I'm going to switch out the mic. Can you hand me that mic? There we go. Because I have to give out some really special thank yous. This is usually when I break, so I'm going to try not to. First one is going to go out to Miss Danielle, standing right over here. My mini-me right here. Danielle has been with me since the first year. The very first year, she was one of our top Conquering Cuties, the very first year. Came then, and then since she stopped competing, she's come and been my little spoon at every one of these events. I literally couldn't do this without her. You guys know. She's been running the booth the whole time. You know, I can't do this without her. And I don't even have to tell her what to do anymore. She just goes and does it because it's been a decade of doing this at this point. So, you know, I really appreciate you a lot. So, thank you. And on the live stream out there somewhere is my husband. I told him to come. He said he was going to stay home. So hopefully he's there watching right now. I love you. Nobody knows what we go through in order to put these things on. And not just this, but just life in general. Those of you that are married to your business partners, you know how difficult that can be sometimes, that balancing act. He's my yin to my yang. Like, we have this saying, you know, that if you both think alike, one of you's not necessary. So we're very, very different, but we complement each other in the perfect ways, right? Could not do this without him. There's no fucking way in hell I could do this without him. Sorry, I'm cussing on YouTube. I apologize. But it's the truth. And I know some of you guys have met him, some of you guys haven't. He was here today. The reason why you guys have bags tonight is because he came and dropped them off. So he was here Friday setting up. He's the one that when there are fires in the background, he's putting them out while I'm here smiling and crying in front of all of you. So, yeah, I really appreciate everything that you've done. Not just here, but in the almost 17 years we've been together. So, everybody. This has obviously been a very emotional weekend for me, as you guys know from yesterday. But I think I held it together pretty well today. I've done pretty good. So don't forget, next year is our Diamond Decade. We got to think of a theme for next year because y'all killed this year's theme. So if you guys have any thoughts and suggestions for the theme for next year, please send them our way. And we want to hear all your thoughts, too. We want to know what you liked, what you didn't, because we take your feedback very seriously, and we apply it to the following year. So please reach out with anything. So, yeah, that's all I have. So I know Katie wants to come up. So.
These are for you. If you were a sponsored athlete for the year of 2023, please join me, so I'm not here alone. This is also so we always like to spend a little time at the end ambushing Sean, but showing our gratitude for both what you and Dan do for us constantly. Don't want to mess this up because it's important. We see everything that you do in front of the house and as well behind the scenes, and so we just appreciate that so much. So Sean and I roomed together in Nashville. She made my face look beautiful and my presentation look great. And while I was just like measuring my rice and trying to sleep, Sean on Thursday night transformed into Barbie. She was blonde and went to the Barbie bar. The next morning I woke up, she was dressed as Catwoman. And then the next day she did my hair and makeup, coached me through the whole weekend, and then we had a great dinner, and when I left all of my jewelry in the hotel room leaving at 4 a.m., she mailed it to me. I call all of that in my world a huge production, and to Sean, that's like a Tuesday. So it's amazing what you do. And as I was thinking, especially in light of the Barbie night that I saw some of, I think I was asleep for most of it, I saw an article recently that called 2023 the year of the girl, or the year that we were girls together. And I think that's a lot to do with the Bubblegum Pink and the Barbie movie, and on the heels of the Renaissance tour with Beyonce and Taylor Swift's tour, right? The year that we were all girls together making friendship bracelets and singing songs and just being girls. We coined terms like girl math and girl dinner, and my personal favorite, feral girl fall. I did not know that was a season. I thought that was a continuum. It typically is for me. But a couple of the things, participate next year. It's a great time. A couple of the things that I thought of just in thinking like the year we were girls, it was interesting to me because I didn't think that it was something out of the ordinary, because you've given us a community where we get to do this all the time. And so just a couple of things, like as I looked through these different articles talking about it and sort of celebrating it, one of the things that stood out to me was just said, this year I was grateful to be a woman and to have been girls with other women. Our relationship with our femininity is fragile. What we love about being a woman can often turn into what we hate most about ourselves. And you've given us just a safe space to celebrate every bit of it. The stuff that's tough to talk about, the things and challenges that we do face and that we do go through. And then we get to wear things like this, and it's absolutely normal for us and nobody else here at the hotel. And it's just fabulous. So thank you for creating this space and this community, because there is nothing like the heartbeat that you guys have put together. And we just get to be girls all the time, and none of this would have ever come to fruition without you. So we appreciate everything you do. And I'm going to hand this off because it's only going to get worse.
I will keep this short because I can be long-winded. But again, I appreciate you so much. You have been like the crux of my growth in this bodybuilding industry. Literally from the first time that I came to Cuties, I think I won the trip to come because somebody couldn't come. And that literally changed my life and the trajectory of my life, and just your belief in me as it's really kept me going. And I've met so many amazing women that are now like just lifelong friends, whether, you know, we talk once or twice a year or, you know, a couple times out the year. I love all these girls and all of the ones that I meet every single year. I've met some amazing people in Fit Body Fusion, and, you know, hope to continue to build bonds there and, you know, continue the outreach and stuff like that. So I really appreciate the community, and that is the one thing that I love so, so much, is just the community where we just get to be ourselves, and like Katie said. So I'm going to hand this to you now. This is the Cutie Vision Board, so hopefully you can hang it up in your Cutie office down in your nice new house and look at it. But a lot of it, what I noticed is just a lot of it is girls talking about taking back their power and, you know, just stepping into their own selves and things like that. So it went beyond bodybuilding, and I really feel like you had a hand in that, so I appreciate you.
You know me, I won't keep it together. So before I lose it, I'm supposed to tell you that we have a gift card for you. It's for the salamander, because it's your favorite, and it's coming to your house. I just want to personally say thank you. You have changed my life. One thing I've never told you is before I moved to Virginia and found out I was pregnant, and then, you know, almost had birth on your stage, I had lost my sister. And I was in a really depressive state, an unhealthy depressive state where I was doing more than I should in cardio and stuff because I didn't have an outlet. I didn't have a community. And you brought so much joy to my life, and you helped me grow. Like, when I got here, I was very shy. I would have never worn this day one, and I got everything out today. I love you so much. You are always been in my corner, the good, the bad, and you're right. The first time I stepped on your stage, I was barefoot, and I got to get surgery in a couple weeks, and I was barefoot today, but everything you've ever taught me, I did my best to put it on this stage today because I always felt like we are a representation of you because you give everything to us. And I just want to say thank you because I love you so.
Yeah.
Like Jennifer said, how do you follow that? Let's have a stand-up comedy routine right now to make everybody laugh. No, I'm just kidding. I'll dance. Don't make me laugh, then I cry. It might be real this time. So it's actually been a minute since I've been a bodybuilder, and that's what I find fascinating about still being here, is that taking 3 years off or multiple years off due to an injury or a massive life shift, you've still provided everything for me, for Deborah, for all the injured people that are out there, and the crazy curveballs. I mean, someone being 9 months pregnant on your stage, and you still saw the beauty in everything in her. That bodybuilding is more than just bodybuilding, especially to women. It's so much more. And I didn't have a family to really fall back on, especially when I found bodybuilding, but you gave me one. And you've been there for me through my injuries. And now that I'm coming back, it's like, I can't even describe the feeling that you give me. I come back with so much confidence, even though I feel like a complete true novice. And that's because I have you. But I have you on my side, and that makes me stronger, and that makes us all stronger, because then we're all here for each other as well. The sisters I never had. So thank you.
So like everybody else said, so I actually, last year was my first year here. And I was shocked when you called me up on stage and I wanted sponsorship with you. And it was something that was so amazing to me because self-doubt is something I struggle with a lot. So the fact that you saw something in me just gave me a whole new level of confidence as I went throughout the season. And the posing sessions, my suit, everything. And I always say it wasn't just posing sessions because it was literally like therapy every time we got on a call together. And we would pose for like 5 minutes, and then it would be like, well, okay, this was going on, Sean, and da-da-da. And I always left feeling so much more positive about whatever was going on. So I just want to say thank you. I'm honored that you have chosen me again, and yes, so thank you.
All right, well, I won't repeat everything that everybody else has said, but I appreciate everything that you've done for me. 4 years ago, this is my 4th year here, when I came, I didn't know where I fit. I know you've heard this before. Me, Darlene, Kelby, you know, you was the first time you did that transition, assessment year. And a few of us came up here and we were confused. We didn't know where we fit. There was a lot of confusion going on with bodybuilding and the divisions at the time. And you helped the 3 of us that I know after conversations this weekend figure out where we fit and where we belong in this sport. And so I'm forever grateful for you, for me not just keep spinning my wheels and not training or doing what I needed to do in the gym to fit where I wanted to go. So I appreciate that. And then just like we said, the friendships, a lot of my best friends are now in this room. I can't get rid of this one right here. 4 years ago we met, strangers here at Cuties, and now 4 years later we're still going strong. Still roomies. And then this is also my first crown after 4 years. So I am quite happy and honored that with you no longer doing the sponsorships, that you still see something in me to give me one of these crowns tonight. So thank you.
Ooh, where do I start? I guess I can just start by saying thank you. Prior to coming here, the future looked very blurry for me, but I knew I had to be here in this room. maybe for more reason than I knew. Like Brandy said, it came to me. I didn't have to go searching, and I thank you. I think I'm grateful for where we've been, but I'm even more excited for where we're going. Honestly, like I'm excited to see what we do this season and beyond. And I thank you for giving me another opportunity to be a sponsor athlete. Jordan, we gonna kick ass. And me and my twin flame roommate, that's my new best friend.
4 years, in 4 more years.
But I just think, I thank you and the rest of the Cuties community. I thank you guys. It's been quite the adventure. And I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
My first competition was in 2017, and Katie won the overall. So, you know, as a competitor, what you do, you go to the winner, introduce yourself, congratulate her. And one of the things Katie said that Cuties conquering the stage was her best kept secret. So that competition was in November 2017, and Sean was at the competition. And she greeted me. She's been at almost every competition I've ever had from the very beginning. And I've been to Cuties every year since 2018. And in 2021, I got a sponsorship with Fit Body Fusion. And the next thing you know, I won 2 pro cards in 2022 and became an athlete. And all of that would not have happened if you weren't where I needed you to be at the right time. I love you. You know I love you. And when I won my pro card, there are snaps of photos where she was just happier than me. I just wanted to eat some food. And I know. She was so incredibly happy for me, and it was infectious. And I know the labor of love you put into this event, and I knew I would get a chance to say thank you, but this thank you had to be special. So I wrote a poem that is entitled Sean Hector Lewis. Only this poem, when you hear this poem, you know that you can be the only title of this poem. To the one who wears many hats so dear, you're a shining star, it's abundantly clear. A bikini posing coach, you inspire with grace. In swimsuits, you make us feel like a winning race. As a bikini suit maker, your creations are divine. In your designs, we sparkle and shine. The best event planner with talent so vast. Every gathering you plan is unsurpassed. You're a unicorn, rare and full of delight. A magical presence making days so bright. And as a mama cutie, your love knows no end. You're a cherished companion and a true blue friend. With gratitude in our hearts, we sincerely say, thank you for brightening our everyday. In your unique and special way, you play a part, a treasure to us all. You hold a special place in our heart.
Whew. This is when the Titanic went down, isn't it? This is what's what this music is? Oh God. What's that? What are we doing? Oh, I know, right? Okay, are we gonna take one? We gotta take a group picture of you guys. So let's take a group picture. And then we're taking pictures with everyone too, so don't go anywhere. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get everybody up here so you guys can just hang out. I'm gonna say a few closing remarks and then we'll do big group pictures. So again, I just appreciate each and every one of you. I look forward to this weekend every single year. Like I said at the beginning of this on Saturday. And it goes by so fast. It's so fast. I'm just like, I try, one thing that I try to do, and I encourage you guys to do this too, is try to be present where you are, right? Sometimes we can get caught up in what's next, who's the next speaker, when's the next event, what are we doing this? That goes through my head the whole weekend. But one of the reasons why I allowed myself to be emotional this weekend too is because I allowed myself to be present so that I can remember this. Because we've talked about this, you just never know. It could be the last one. It could be it. You could walk out that door and get hit by a car. Like it could be over that quickly. So remember that with everything that you do in life, because every moment that you have is special. And I know we have some ladies in here who know that very, very well, that you have to cherish every moment that you have because you may not have another one. So this is a moment to cherish right here. And with that, everybody come on up here so we can get some group photos. So I'll stop bawling. Oh, and we'll see you here tomorrow if you're doing the posing seminar tomorrow at 9, right here. 9 to noon tomorrow. So don't forget that. So try to get in about the same spots you were in for the group picture earlier today. Oh, I completely forgot. Crowns. So if you did not win a big crown, we have crowns for all of you. So before we do the group picture, we got to get crowns. So if you don't have a big crown, back there on that luggage cart, go get a crown. I don't. I didn't even bring powder down. Did anybody bring powder? It is what it is. Photoshop. Yeah, everybody go grab a crown. After we do the group pictures, your bags are back there too, so take a bag with you when you leave. Somebody bring me a crown too. Can somebody bring me a crown as well? Sorry, guys, I forgot. You're all queens. You're all winners tonight. Thank you. I got one. What's that? Oh, I can wear a big one. Yeah. Who needs a small one? You know what's small? Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. Make sure everybody gets a crown. Yeah. Try to get about where you were before. That just makes it easier. These crowns are heavy. Holy Jesus. Wow, yeah. Yes. These blue crowns are what inspired our theme this year, by the way, you guys. Nicole, do you want a mic so you can tell people where to go? We need more people on the left. Yeah, if you're on the right, go down to the left, a couple people, so we can even it out. We're going to do a nice one first, and of course, we got to do fun ones too. Beautiful, you guys, beautiful. I know, it means it's over. Before you leave, make sure you get yourself a bag on the way out. They're by the doors, the black bags. So you got yourself a duffel. I'm going to take this off my head because it hurts.
Thank you for a wonderful weekend.
Yes. You did phenomenal today, by the way. I think you're going to kill it when you get back on stage. Remember, I said when, not if, when. No, I appreciate you coming in. You did a phenomenal job. It's amazing just to see the progress over the last couple of years. It really is. So it wouldn't be the same without you. It wouldn't be the same without you. So glad to have you back. And to everyone watching on live, thank you for joining us. Next year is our 10th year. You should be here in person. We'll see you there.